It is just having a hard time dealing with that contrast. Guys, thanks for jumping back on. We're pretty sure that the reason why it's just a little out of focus there is because my iPhone is having a hard time adjusting with such a stark contrast, since it kind of looks like a black and white cookie. Seinfeld reference. Got a thumbs up from Chad. Big thanks to Chad for bringing some snacks. What did you bring, Chad?
Came well prepared, Andy. We brought the Cosmic Brownies, Milky Ways, some Eclipse gum, and Swiss rolls, because who doesn't love Swiss rolls?
And Twizzlers.
Decided to change the joke up this time, Andy.
Wait, yeah, but Twizzlers. Who doesn't enjoy a good Twizzler? Except for you Red Vine people, because Twizzlers are definitely better than Red Vines.
Down with the Red Vine people. Back to you, Andy.
Well, we are live from Memorial Stadium again, Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Fighting Cornhuskers. To try and give us a little bit better focus here, I changed up and went with a little bit smaller, larger eyepiece, smaller focus on that, less magnification. Still just a little blurry. We're hoping that as soon as it gets a little bit more covered with the eclipse, that will kind of self-correct and Periscope will be able to figure out where the focus point is. Shooting on an iPhone 5S through, let's see, I don't even remember, a 17 millimeter eyepiece on a 130 millimeter telescope, 5-inch. I'm on a computerized mount, so it's going to track it for us about as well as it can. Why isn't it red? It's a good question. It's starting to get a little red. You'll notice on your screen it looks like the eclipse is coming in at about 2 o'clock if you're looking at it on a clock face. Because of the reflection and refraction of the telescope, it's actually coming in more about 9 o'clock if you're looking at it. And on that left edge, or on your screen, the top right edge, it's starting to turn a little red. Once we get a little bit more eclipsed, you're going to start seeing some good color. So luckily we've been very fortunate to have clear skies here in Lincoln, Nebraska, where we are about 230 feet off of the west side, or visiting side, of the Nebraska football field. That's right, Brian, the left edge is starting to turn a little pink to the naked eye, but we're focusing with such a high magnification that you're not really seeing it yet. I'll tell you, most of the bumping and jostling that you're going to see is because it's a little windy here. The bumping and jostling you're going to see here in just a few minutes is because I am plugging the phone into a power source, because I just got the low battery warning. So let's get that going here. Oh, let's try again, make sure that it's going on.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
Hold on just a second here.
Only have 13% of your laptop.
Yeah, I may have not plugged that in since volleyball last night. I believe we're on some power here.
Maybe grab the just battery charge. The big time charger's charged.
Yeah, I just forgot to grab it. All right.
Might go get the 20 meter lens in.
Well, as you can kind of see on the screen here, what would be the lower right corner, starting to get some color. We're going to have that big red moon yet. So where's everyone watching from? We've seen some Berlin, we've seen some Vegas, Columbus, Ohio. We got Texas, Memphis, Alabama. Wow, we're all over the place. Kissimmee, Florida, or as I call it, Mousetown. I'm not sure where that last one was. I'm not going to repeat it. We've got some children here. And Owen.
So, are you okay?
Oh, I'm good, Owen. Thanks. Yeah, it's starting to get red. And now that it's getting darker, we're starting to get a little bit better focus on it. Might be able to go to that next magnification higher, get that 13mm lens back out so you can really see some good depth. What am I using to capture the picture? Technology. I am on an iPhone 5S with just a little iPhone mount attached to a 17mm eyepiece on a 130mm telescope, and I'm using a motorized, computerized mount so that it can track the moon and I don't have to do a whole lot of adjusting. City. I am in Lincoln, Nebraska. We are on the 7th floor on top of Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. We're just coming off of a nice win yesterday. iPhone, never heard of it. Should check it out. It's pretty good. Yeah, I could disable the comments, Brian, but I'm here for the people.
I can hide the comments.
Oh, I'm down to 10%. Someone mind grabbing? I don't think I'm charging off of that.
I'll go get you some stuff.
I appreciate it. Chad is being a huge pal right now, guys. The next segment is going to be brought to you by Chad Chiesa, as I am at 10% battery, and he is running downstairs to get a power source for me. Plus, he brought Cosmic Brownies and Milky Way and Twizzlers. The people say thanks, Chad.
They're welcome. Yep. I'll be right back.
So this is the first time we've had a supermoon super eclipse since 1982. So it's been longer than Brooks has been around. Brooks is over here hanging out, taking a break from watching some film, scouting Illinois as we go to the Champagne Supernova this week. Next one's going to be 2033, so I'm extremely ecstatic at how clear the sky is. You scoped the last one in 82. I hope you don't mean you periscoped it. We're going to see if we can get that focus a little bit sharper for you guys. The last few broadcasts I've done have been able to see some really good detail, so I'm sorry it's not coming in quite as clear for you this time. Not only is this pretty cool, but it's keeping Owen up past his bedtime, I'm pretty sure. So I bet he's happy on a school night.
Right, huh?
Again, for those of you that don't have clouds or in the part of the world where the sun's still shining, what you're seeing is basically reflected because I am through a telescope. So basically turn your camera your phone upside down and you're seeing it like it would actually happen in the sky. It's just harder to read the comments that way.
probably a better viewing experience.
Fact. Thank you, Ms. Rogers. Glad I could bring it to the people. Now that it's getting a little darker, I'm able to get a little bit better focus. Unfortunately, I didn't have quite the right equipment with me today here at the stadium to be able to attach a different kind of camera, which I was hoping to, and then be able to broadcast it that way, but I think it works out pretty well. But we do also have another Blackmagic Cinema camera shooting wide-angle time-lapse. Hopefully we can get some really cool stuff as the moon rose over Memorial Stadium, the sun set, and the eclipse happened. And I appreciate everyone watching, giving me all those hearts. You know, we haven't been able to find a change in the exposure value. I think it just has something to do with the fact that it's just Periscope. I mean, we can't change the aperture at all on the iPhone through this app, so I think it's just kind of, it is what it is at this point. But we were able to get some really cool shots earlier. I'm hoping that we can continue to get some. Hooray, Chad is back. And it was pretty cool seeing some of the student athletes here at Nebraska come up and check it out, and we've had a number of them come up and spend some time with us. Hoping a few more might show up.
Here you go, Andy.
Thank you, sir.
Push the button.
Where's the button?
Next to the USB.
Ah, there's the button.
Yay! Green means good, right?
Green is good.
Well, guys, it looks like we've got some more power, so we should be good for a while longer. It looks like I'm floating out just a little bit, so I'm going to make some adjustments here on the telescope.
And intruders.
Big red hot dog time, we'll allow it. We don't have any pocket dogs with us today.
Pocket dogs. I had a pocket dog earlier.
As did I! Had some pretty big wins over at the Hibner Stadium soccer complex, and some fall softball action going on in NCAA sports today here at Nebraska. We also have a man chasing what I hope is his son on the football field. Don't worry, it's nothing weird. They're just living out a dream of getting to run 100 yards on Memorial Stadium's turf, Tom Osborne Field. And if you guys want to hide the chat, you can swipe from left to right, and there should be a hide chat button right underneath the map. At least that's where it is for me. How long approximately until totality? We are in Central Daylight Time. What time is it, Chad?
It's 9 o'clock sharp.
It's 9 o'clock, so we've got about 11 minutes before we get a complete eclipse, and it's going to last until 10:23. So we have a little over an hour of total eclipse where it should be a pretty good red color. To the naked eye right now, we're seeing some pretty good red on the fringes, as it looks like it's a waning moon. So hopefully we can get that kind of broadcast through here on Periscope.
Man.
It's starting to get a little gusty. Sorry for the shakes. It is going to turn Husker red. Oh, starting to be able to get a lot better clarity here. Are you guys pretty happy with that view, or do you think I should go a little bit stronger on the magnification? Leaving it up to you guys.
Andy,
Periscope.
you play Portal 2?
I do. I like Portal.
Guess what?
What's that?
Decide on your
Did
Twitter
you
life.
know? I hate this on YouTube. Portal is actually based off a game called Nibaculous Law.
I didn't know that. I've got both of the Portal games though. Only 9 minutes. That's right.
Well, guess what?
What's that?
Last Friday, I beat Portal 2.
That's pretty good. It's kind of a tough game.
I know. You want to know how long that took me?
How long did it take you to beat Portal 2?
Tons of days.
And the Tom Jack clan is here.
Oh my goodness.
This is my brother Nathan, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, the transportation of this equipment was brought to you by the marketing department here at Nebraska Athletic Department. They may or may not have known about it until one of the marketing employees just got here and saw his cart.
Forgot you were periscoping. Great.
Oh, by the way, he's on Periscope.
Yeah, we forgot the on-air life.
Oh, I'm getting out of focus here for you. Sorry about that. Trying to get this a little bit tighter of a shot for you. Wrong way, Andy. There we go. There, that's looking a lot better. I feel like St. Louis is always cloudy. If not actually cloudy, then in some sort of like crime spree. Thanks, Linda. I watched the NASA channel for a lot of cool stuff. I actually went to college in Melbourne, Florida. Florida Institute of Technology. It's basically founded by NASA for furthering their education, and I've been interested in space stuff ever since, really.
One what I feel weird about?
Yep.
I feel like in all Portal games, the main character that you had to be, you know, it's Gladys. But at the end of Portal 2, the main character that you have to be is Whitney.
All right.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Hey, Owen, how old are you? People want to know.
8.
He's 8. People on the West Coast should be able to see it. They might not be able to see the entire thing from started at 7:11 Central Daylight Time, but you should be able to see part of it unless it's too cloudy. Let's get that locked in there a little bit better. Hey, Owen, say hi to Teddy.
Hi, Teddy.
Say, suck it, Teddy. We just got a text message from Teddy. Didn't appreciate that text message, Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Now you can really start to see the red, what would be on the bottom right of your screen. If you're actually looking at it in real life, it'd be on the top left of your eyeballs. There's a flashlight there.
Cosmic brownies,
It's the
Milky Ways,
24 to 70?
Swiss rolls.
They're all here.
So, Swiss roll does not fit into the thing that it was on sale. Oh, okay. And they're delicious. Shut up.
We're having a eclipse party here on top of Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska. Too cloudy in Philly. I heard that. I've got a sister and brother-in-law and her kids in Philly, and she's been very thankful I've been able to send her some pictures. No, it's not really cold. It's probably high 60s, mid 60s.
70 degrees.
70 degrees.
At 9:06 p.m.
A little windy. That's why you got the bumps. Oop. Let's get that locked back in there in the middle. This is the first time I've really used this motorized mount other than just figuring out how to use it, so I'm still kind of figuring it.
Nice compliment from Jay Mugga. Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't really know if that was J Mugga or J Muga or JMUGA, but thanks anyway.
However you say it.
It's not past total yet. We're just a few minutes away from a total eclipse of our heart, and then it'll last for about an hour. Do you mind putting the moon up more? Comments are blocking it. That's actually a really good thought. Let me see if I can actually do that. Oh, it wouldn't be that way. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, how's that, guys? A little better. And again, you can block the chat and just swipe from left to right. Let's move that down a little bit more. And there should be a setting to block chat. Looks like the red's starting to show through, but it is getting kind of dark on the screen there.
Colors are showing a little better on my screen than they are in the naked eye.
You guys see the red there?
Cosmic brownies taste a little better. As they should.
I'm gonna need to get in on one of these cosmic brownies.
Oh, please try it out. Give it a review. No, it's right there.
It's right there, dude.
Closer. I should have doubled up on the cosmic brownies.
Are these legitimate cosmic brownies?
They are indeed. Little Debbie. Spared no expense, Andy.
Not your legitimate Andy.
Don't worry, we're not student athletes. That's not an endorsement, NCAA.
No, all thoughts are our own and are no sign of endorsement.
All retweets are thoughts of somebody else.
Yep. Or no thoughts at all. They could just be cute cat pictures.
Or thumbs up emojis.
Perfect.
It's starting to really get a little blustery here, so sorry about all the bouncing. No Luna bars, energy bars for women? Nope, we don't have any of those, Brian. Now that it's getting dark, I'm thinking I might switch over to a 13mm lens. I'm on a 17mm right now. You guys want to get a little bit closer view or not?
Word for yes, comment for no.
And the hearts are rolling in there, Kelly.
Ethan Rowley on this broadcast?
Oh, is Ethan Rowley on this broadcast? I'm far from the expert. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm just a 32-year-old guy with a cheap telescope and an iPhone.
Living the dream, Andy.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
That was very creepy.
I'm not a stalker, but I love what you've done with the new drapes and carpet.
Wow.
The new couch looks great. Say today's been quite a day, guys. Went to Vala's pumpkin patch, and now I'm broadcasting an eclipse. Pan left a tad. My left or you left? Oh, that's actually completely in frame. It's just that dark. I did not change lenses yet, but let's do it right now. Why not? Let's see. Gonna get the 13mm out. I think that's this one. All right, so bear with me, guys. I am gonna change the lens. I'm gonna lose the moon here for just a minute. Chad, you mind helping me real quick?
Sure.
The 13 will not be too wife. Sorry, hold on just a second, guys. You're seeing behind the scenes here. Putting the new lens in, getting it lined up. Almost there. Wrong way. Just a little bit more. Let's lock that in. Hold on, guys. I'm not really sure where the opening is for the camera. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna need to log off, and we'll be back.